Would I be the a-hole for suing my friend when she didn't come to my wedding? Again, these wedding ones. I just love the wedding ones because they're always crazy. Anyway, I, 25 female, recently got married to my 25 male husband in Bali, Indonesia in January. It was a destination wedding, but my parents and his parents paid for their own plane tickets and hotel. We paid for our friends' plane tickets and hotel stays. Each plane ticket was about $2,000 and hotel was maybe about $150 to $300 for a week. Dang, that's cheap. Sorry, the plane ticket, no, but the hotel for a week, I guess. Anyway, my friend Gemma brought along her newlywed husband, John, but paid for his plane ticket. The problem is that Gemma and John did not show up to my wedding. Gemma took the free plane ticket to Bali and the hotel room, and when I asked her why she didn't show up, she said that since they couldn't afford their own honeymoon, that this was a perfect opportunity and that Jim decided that he didn't feel like going. I was really hurt by this since Gemma and I have been friends for over 10 years. Would I be the a-hole if I took her to small claims court for the money I spent on the plane ticket and hotel? The least you could have done, your friend literally paid for a great vacation for you. The least you could have done was at least attend the wedding. It was for a whole week. You could have been I don't help with anything else, but the wedding was for one night out of the week that you were staying there. You're literally going to tell me you couldn't go to that? That's absolutely ridiculous. And also, just horrible of you as a friend. I mean, you've been friends with this person for 10 years and you just didn't show up to the wedding, and your excuse is literally, just didn't feel like going. We wanted to do our own thing. No, get out of here with that. But I will say that the suing piece, I don't know that the original poster can get anything out of it. I mean, it was technically a gift. I would just ask the friend to pay back that money, but I don't know anything about law, so whatever. Update. I messaged Gemma per multiple comments advising me to invoice her for the plane ticket and hotel room, but I did something a little better. I wanted to get proof, so if I had to go to court, it would be easier to win. I messaged her this. Hey, sorry for being so distant, but I just wanted to talk to you about Bali. I'm hurt that you didn't show up to the ceremony. I pulled a lot of strings to ensure that you could come, and then you didn't show up. Do you think I paid for the trip just so you could honeymoon with John? She replied, I've missed you a lot, and I know the trip was for your wedding, but John didn't want to go because he felt like your wedding ruined the illusion of the trip being our honeymoon and that you'd understand. You would think, it's so you're celebrating a honeymoon, being a wedding. That's even, more romantic in my opinion. I love weddings, but that's just me. I don't understand. You took advantage of me, and that's not what real friends do, so I'm sending an invoice for $2,387.53 for the cost of the plane ticket and hotel room. I will give you 30 days, and after that, I will be taking legal action. I received no response, but she's been posting subliminal quotes on Instagram that are along the lines of entitled friends and having snakes in your life. Thank you all for your verdicts and help. It's also really childish to get on social media and post subliminal messages to people because, grow up. Say it to their face. I mean, honestly. Edit update part 2. I didn't think this could get worse, but here we are. I didn't respond to any of the subliminal messages she posted about me on social media, and I've been very quiet while I've been getting my ducks in a row for the litigation. But this past Friday, she sent me a 3-page audit of financial and emotional contributions from 2015 through present. I wish I was joking. The audits. She itemized every dinner or lunch we've ever ate together. She estimated $18 per meal. Gas money for driving to and from hangouts. A birthday gift from 2017 that she now claims she went into debt for. Time spent emotionally supporting me after my dad passed. She said she took on the role of a grief counselor for me, even though I talked to her on the phone about it once for 30 minutes. One time she helped me move apartment. She wants to be paid for her labor. And emotional distress caused by me threatening litigation. Her grand total, $2,412.09, which is conveniently within $25 of what I invoiced her. She then told me that if we'd really been keeping score, that I actually owe her $24.56. I think I stared at that document for 10 minutes in silence and shock from the audacity, because this is delusional. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny on the side of like how petty that is, but like really, we're gonna steep that low after you literally didn't go to your best friend's wedding. I mean, to clarify, I never asked her to cook for me. While I was in college, she did pay for lunches, but I definitely returned the favor big time once I graduated. I bought her many gifts over the years. I've let her stay at my house several times when she and John argued, and I have also lended a shoulder for her to cry on when she had difficult times in her life. But apparently, being a friend is now billable. I decided to give the message a thumbs down because if I respond, I will be extremely disrespectful with the anger I'm facing. I cannot wait for these 30 days to be over because I will be suing the out of her. So this was posted 2 months ago. I don't see any other updates as far as anything goes. And, you know, it's just so wild to me that your friend literally paid for you to come on this trip just to support her wedding, and you literally couldn't do that. This is just stupid. In all honesty, that friend is trash. Throw her away. I don't see an update any further beyond her saying that she is going to sue her. Again, I don't know anything about all that, so I don't know if she's actually going to truly be able to get her money back. But this friend is petty, and I'm glad she revealed herself to you, because that's not the type of person you want in your life. I wish you would have invited me to this wedding, because I would have been dancing, screaming on tabletops for you if you purchased my ticket to Bali. I mean, come on. Anyway, what do you guys think?